Welcome back to my channel. I don't know how you got here, but I'm so glad you're here. Did y'all watch the recent episode of Sister Wives? It was Sister Wives season 19, episode 4. It aired October 6th, that is Sunday night, or was Sunday night, exclusively on TLC. We are gonna get all into it, but first, I have got to point out the highlight from this episode. Robin Brown has surprised me in this episode. And I'm going to tell you something, okay? This was a much needed surprise because this right here, I ain't mad at Robin. To me, in this episode, she spoke nothing but facts. Now let's get into it. We start this episode at Tony and McKelty's. Christine is back. It's a beautiful morning. Tony and McKelty start detailing their first night at home with the twins. They detail it for the cameras and Christine because Christine wasn't there, but we all know Robin stayed the night to help McKelty and Tony. Now, apparently, Tony and McKelty slept in the bed while Robin had a mattress cover or something, mattress pad, something in the closet because they pointed out that they had a big closet. So Robin just stayed in the closet. So she was close enough, but still gave Tony and McKelty some privacy to sleep. But she was there close enough by, so when McKelty woke up during the night to nurse the babies, then Robin would be there. This was the bed that Robin slept in the closet. But yeah, when McKelty would wake up to nurse or need to nurse one of the babies, then Robin would pop in and hand her the babies. And look, I'm going to tell y'all something. When Robin popped in looking just fresh face, like she's tired, ain't got no makeup on, I'm like, okay, girl, this is the type of vibe right here. I mean, I'm just saying, Robin to me looks better without the curled hair and the face full of makeup. Look, her eyebrows don't look like they're drawn on. I'm here for this. Like, come on with it. Naturalness. Let's see more of that. Now, Tony did point out that Robin was like a prophet because I guess they couldn't get the babies to poop, and Robin just got the babies to poop. And Robin's like, well, I mean, I just did she just said what she done, okay? And Christine just standing there listening to it all, just Christine's probably dying on the inside. But I will say this, the whole vibe, I liked it. It was like a breath of fresh air, the vibe between everybody. I was very much so enjoying Christine and Robin just sitting there enjoying the new babies together. Now, to me, I'm just saying, to me, it was a nice change. It was very nice. Positive interactions. I'm here for it. Now, that right there set the tone for me with Robin. This whole episode, I was like, wow. Ain't nothing wrong with that. I mean, she's smiling. She's just talking about how she's enjoying being there and she is enjoying helping out. And I'm like, okay, girl, ain't nothing wrong with that. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Show up. Go ahead. Show Cody how to show up. That's fine. Ain't nothing wrong with that. I wonder if McKelty and Robin discussed Thanksgiving plans because that was just a week before. So Robin done left McKelty's. Now it's time for the Thanksgiving dinner and gatherings. And we see the family gathering has changed dramatically over the years. They're now doing it all separate. We are at Cody and Robin's. At Thanksgiving, we see their kids together. Them, meaning Cody and Robin. We see Cody cutting this turkey, the entire scene. That's all he was doing. I'm like, dude, if you don't get this turkey cut, then I don't know. I'm going to send you a chainsaw to get it done because you are taking too long to cut this turkey. These folks over here with empty plates. Like, can you come on with it? No, but look, in the confessionals, they start saying they miss the big family meals. Well, Robin does, okay? Robin says that because Cody says, well, Mary's not here. And I don't mind because when Mary was here, Robin wouldn't let me show affection because, out of respect or whatever. So now I don't have to, hide that. Here we are at Christine. Christine's got all her kids minus Peyton because we'll see Peyton spending Thanksgiving with Janelle and her kids at Logan and Michelle's. Like I said, we'll get into that. But Christine had Tony's parents and a couple of Tony's siblings over. We see all of her kids over there as well. We even see Gwendolyn and Beatrice which I just want to point out, I'm here for Gwendolyn's sweater. That's the first thing I noticed. I said, oh, child, I love this sweater, Gwendolyn. Yes, ma'am, fall vibes. Now, interesting enough, Christine popped in a confessional and said, oh, I love Gwendolyn and Beatrice together. I just want to point out, if they want to get married, then I'm totally fine with that. Now, this was in November. Their engagement party was Valentine's Day the following year. So, yeah. Also, another interesting fact. Did y'all notice how they threw up a picture of Logan and Michelle? Had no problem mentioning their names in this episode, but we couldn't even speak their names or speak of their wedding last episode. Remember, it was bride and groom. Out of respect for bride and groom, because they didn't want to be mentioned and blah, blah, blah. Later, Michelle said, I didn't say that. I didn't even know that we was going to be a part of the show. Well, now, this episode, Janelle is having Thanksgiving at Logan and Michelle's new place. I'm like, here we go. Here we go. But anyway, we see Peyton there hanging out, and Janelle does say that, you know, the whole time growing up, Peyton's always been around because, you know, she's got all the boys. Christine's got mostly girls, plus Peyton, so he's just felt more comfortable hanging out with the boys. Back at Robin and Cody's, do you see these plates still empty? I'm over here like Ariella. Like, can I get some food? Can I get a chicken nugget? Can I get something? Look. Plates still empty. Little Ariella over here just digging in the plate. She's like, can I please get something to eat, people? Please feed the baby. And did y'all hear that Robin said, well, Mary said she was going to have Thanksgiving with her kids? I'm like, And then Mary just hung out by herself at the house. She claimed she was sick. I'm like, girl, you wasn't sick. Don't even play. And I'm going to be honest. I didn't understand why Mary weirdly, jokingly laughs and says that she hasn't talked to Christine or Janelle about her decision to leave Cody because she's like, I'm not going to make it some big announcement or something. I'm like, well, girl, did you not just go to the church and ask for a release knowing y'all ain't been to that church in over a decade? Okay, so you made it a big deal. Now you're over here like, it's not a big deal. Then why have you been making it a big deal every single season? Asking for myself and literally every other Sister Wives viewer out there. You're welcome. Y'all, I just cannot. Look, Aurora over, can you please put something on my plate? Still looking for Cody to cut this turkey. Dear Lord, you have butchered this turkey and ain't nobody got nothing on their plate. And I guess a couple of days, maybe a few weeks after Thanksgiving, shortly before cameras arrived, Cody and Robin had a heated exchange. But before tensions could escalate, Cody decided to go for a drive. Because in true Cody fashion, he runs away from real conversations. Like the child he is. That was my commentary. And I'm sure a lot of other viewers' commentary as well. Like, dude, can you settle down? Because you driving off ain't doing nothing but you controlling the situation. Because when you come back, then it's okay. Then you're cooled off. Well, what about that other person trying to have a conversation? Okay? You just showing them their feelings and emotions don't matter. They sitting there, hello? Meanwhile, I want to point out he's still driving this expensive truck that they bought to pull Janelle's RV with. Where's Janelle's RV at? Look at Robin. This is me just so frustrated at Cody and all the mess. Frustrated at Cody and just his lame excuse that don't even make no sense. I'm telling y'all one thing. Robin was doing nothing but speaking facts in this scene right here. When Cody come back, Robin come outside. She's like, look, we're going to finish this conversation. Basically, that's what she said. Okay, girl, you go ahead. You finish that conversation. You know what the conversation was? She's letting him know he needs to be reaching out to his kids. She said, them kids need you. They're your kids. Cody's excuse, well, they're adults. She said, no, they're still your kids. I said, y'all, I ain't even playing. I ain't never in my life said, okay, Robin. Okay. But I sure was. That woman was doing nothing but speaking facts. Them are your kids, dude. It don't matter how, your kids, hello? Reach out to them. I mean, come on now. poop or get off the pot. But he's still going to sit on the pot and talk about the same old, same old. Well, they're blaming me. Well, they think I'm a bad person. Well, they keep doing this. They keep doing that. And then he points out how at the wedding, at Logan and Michelle's wedding, he said, I didn't even know Madison was pregnant. I'm like, well, Janelle popped in and let us know that you ain't seen Evie in over 3 years. So, hello. But I guess Evie, being 3.5, is supposed to reach out to him as well. Because that's what he says. Well, they don't call me. Well, they don't answer the phone. And Robin says, get on a plane. Go to them. Make time for them. Text them. Email them. Call them. Get on a plane. That's what Robin said. And then she got real and raw. She said, look, my biological daddy never checked in on me. He left. Okay, when my mom and daddy split up, he left. And he never checked back in on me. And that messed with her. And then Cody had the balls to sit there and be like, well, Robin, I mean, I'm sorry that you think, bad of me because of your experience with your biological dad. I'm like, you doing the same thing as her daddy. How dare you? And then go sit there, I'm sorry you feel that way. Now she pointing out how your shortcomings, dude, she is calling it out. She's calling you out. She's trying to hold his feet to the fire. She's trying to make him be held accountable. And in my opinion, ain't nothing wrong with that. Robin, you speak it, girl. You speak it for all of us out there, because we all screaming it. Meanwhile, here's a little change. Christine popped in from Utah. A much-needed change. Look at her over just folding laundry, y'all. She's like, well, I went on a date. And I normally don't talk about it, but I got to talk about it because he is so special. He is so cute. He's everything. He's got a lot of kids. And he's just, he's attentive. She just goes up and down. She's like, his name is David, and he's got the most beautiful eyes. I just told him when I first dated, I was like, you have beautiful eyes. And, he's like, well, let's sit closer. And we're like, we just talked about everything. And Christine was just giddy and talking about she couldn't wait for the second date and blah, blah, blah. Look, y'all, this was so cute. She was so giddy. I was like, oh my God, this is cute. This is cute. Then we go back to Flagstaff because we're going to finish this, okay? Look, I'm just going to keep on saying it. Robin, the way she was calling him out, that was real, y'all. I believe that. She had a tear. She had a tear, and I believe it was real. I seen the tear on her cheek. Yes, she's done been through. This is some real life stuff here, apparently. Because she said, look, my biological daddy, when him and my mama split, he didn't reach out and check on me. That crap was real. Them feelings that hurt, man, that was real. I felt it. I felt for Robin. I did. And then Cody just, dude. Just still doing the same old two-step of why he ain't going to own up to his own mistakes. Why he ain't going to, be like, hey, okay, let me make some changes. Let me be the one. She's over here like, dude, you're going to have to do something, basically. She's grabbing him by his collar like, you have to reach out. These are your kids. I'm like, you go on, girl. That's what we want to do. Just shake it. Just, hello, wake up. I mean, y'all. Woo-wee. Make you want to reach out and touch somebody. Yes, ma'am. Did I lie? Can I get an amen? Thank you. Speaking of that, I heard Cody say he lost his religion. Well, you better find it. You better find it, because that's why you dealing with all this. That's why you going through all this mess. God's showing you he's real. You better reach out to God. You better give it to God, Cody. You better seek God. I'm going to leave that right there. Would love to know what y'all thought about this episode. And most of all, what y'all thought about Robin and what she was saying this episode. She surprised me. Much needed surprise, I will say. Y'all like and share this video. Don't forget to subscribe if you're new here. I hope you smash that subscribe button. Hit that notification bell located beside subscribe. Make sure it's highlighted to all. That way you'll be notified whenever I upload. You want to stay tuned because I got a lot more on the way. And I got some teasers coming up for the upcoming episode of Sister Wives. You don't want to miss it.